Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar. So with that being said, let's just dive on in and let's start off with a few things. So we actually seen a pretty big announcement today with BankSocial and also the Hashgraph Association, as well as Swirlds Labs. And when you say exciting news, we've secured a strategic investment from the Hashgraph to accelerate our mission of bringing open banking to the world. This is actually a pretty significant update, which we will go over, of course, here in a second. But first, I want to dive deep into what BankSocial actually is, which is social finance for the world. Now, if you actually go over to their website, you are met with this screen here, Finance Evolved, a fintech and financial evolution using blockchain technology. And if we scroll down, we could see the evolution of finance on blockchain technology. You can actually learn more here, and it will take you to this slide here, which is we are the evolution. Finance is inconvenient, and this breaks down all of the problems with the traditional financial world on how it's slow and expensive. Wire transfers take hours or in some instances days. Traditional finance has massive overhead and costs, limits and restrains customer purchasing power, reduction to business profitability and also scalability, and it's also extremely inconvenient. Not built from a mobile-first perspective, available capital is very expensive and hard to obtain. There are still transactions that require in-person action. And of course, it's inaccessible. Lack of access. There's about roughly 1.7 billion individuals out there that are underbanked or even underserved. And that's where financial inclusion really kind of comes into play around crypto and banking individuals through their mobile phones. Now, BankSocial apparently offers simple solutions to channel all of these problems and really kind of address them. Now, in my opinion, when we look at BankSocial, they're at the forefront of some pretty big things because they're channeling DLT, they're channeling blockchain technology in order to close that gap. And it's just like when I talk about Ripple, right? When we address Ripple and XRP, one of the big things is, listen, we are living in an antiquated system. It's insane that, the digital world around us is moving very fast, yet finance and the entire world of finance is still antiquated. It's crazy to me on how inconvenient the financial world is. And their excuse and everyone else's excuse is always, well, we have PayPal, we have Venmo, we have Cash App. And although these are great ways to send and receive money, the problem is that it's not instant settlement, right? So you might send a payment or you might receive a payment near instantly, but the problem is for those sending, it's not instantaneous. It's not settled instantly. And again, there is fees, there's waiting times, there's problems where the transaction could fail. The transparency is not always there. Like, these are the issues plaguing the traditional financial system, which is why we have a lot of these platforms, like for example, BankSocial, that are trying to address these inconsistencies. So let's actually look into the overall article, because what we're actually seeing focused on here is credit unions. BankSocial launches open banking platform with the Hashgraph Association investment, bringing credit unions new capabilities, deposits, and also revenues. We scroll down, we could see this. BankSocial launches open banking platform for credit unions with THA investment, aka the Hedera Association or the Hashgraph Association. Now, let's dive deep into this. First and foremost, we do see the overall announcement up at the top, but at the bottom there we do see launching a unique combination of scalable features. BankSocial provides a cutting-edge solution to challenges faced by credit unions and community banks today. And we also see the chief executive of BankSocial saying the market is ready for an economic integrated platform that delivers these new services, economic payments, transfers, and a seamless mobile/digital banking experience with capabilities to include multiple banking relationships and digital currencies. The BankSocial platform is designed to grow the deposits and revenues of our participating credit unions. And down here, we do see the Hashgraph Association provides financing and investment in solutions that leverage Hedera's DLT. This is where Hedera and Hbar come into play. BankSocial delivers the best of Hedera's capabilities to the credit union environment, security, low cost, and transaction speed. We look forward to supporting their growth in this exciting new financial services environment. And down at the bottom there, we also do see credit union industry support for BankSocial. At the end of last year, the total assets of domestic credit unions had grown to roughly 2.17 trillion US dollars. That is a vast amount of money being disrupted here. Among approximately 135.3 million members, the number of credit unions in the US consolidated between 2013 and 2022. At the end of 2022, there were 4,760 federally insured credit unions in the US, a significant drop compared to 2021. Leaders now argue that cost-effective new features can support smaller credit unions and reverse this trend. So what we are seeing here is many of these credit unions being consolidated, which is significant. And when we look at what's going on here, we are actually looking at cost-effective solutions that could be channeled in order for them to support the smaller credit unions, essentially leveling the playing field within the credit union space, which again is a big problem, right? Like we have a monopoly system running in the US right now around the banking sector. I mean, JP Morgan literally is the dominant force and the dominant giant within the banking sector. So we need competition, right? And these smaller credit unions can gain an upper hand by leveraging DLT and blockchain-based solutions, like, for example, this one with BankSocial. This is significant. And we do see down here, the BankSocial platform helps credit unions diversify into non-traditional banking services, ensuring they remain relevant to future generations of consumers while growing deposits and revenue. We are excited to help bring these capabilities to the market. Our members, whether large credit unions or small and CUSOs, are actively searching for new open banking products that launch economically and set them apart in a competitive environment. Our program supports BankSocial and its collaborative approach to improving the market position of the credit union industry. Credit unions succeed by leveraging their strong member relationships. BankSocial brings open banking products and services to our credit union partners that help them continue to succeed and remain relevant in an increasingly competitive environment. And then down here, Prodigy delivers a modern cloud-based core platform, delivering unprecedented freedom and flexibility for progressive mission-focused credit unions that want to own their technological destiny. We constantly seek open architecture, browser, and app-based operating system agnostic features that improve the competitive position of credit unions. So they are trying to fully embrace the idea of leveling the playing field. That's what they are trying to do here. And even with Hedera, we believe BankSocial is bringing together the right mix of DLT, credit unions, and open banking to empower an open and inclusive financial ecosystem for the future. And this is from Mance Harmon, the co-founder of Hedera and the co-CEO of Swirlds Labs. So very, very exciting. And this is essentially the next generation of credit unions. Guys, this is a big deal. This is huge. And this is something that I've been focused on heavily with this channel, is addressing the change that's in front of us right now around the financial world. Hedera has become a key player, and leveraging Hedera with some of these platforms like BankSocial has the opportunity to truly change and revolutionize specific industries. And this one is a $2.17 trillion industry. That's crazy. So beyond that, I do also want to dive into a few things. So it seems as though we are gearing up to see some pretty significant launches on Hedera. The first one is Spiro World. This one is going to be pretty big, channeling the sports industry. Imagining a future where the sports industry effortlessly integrates with fans, offering authentic, engaging, and rewarding experiences. Here's to building a platform like never before. Get ready, the game is set to elevate. And what I'm very excited about is these platforms, like for example, Spiro World, that are leveraging Hedera are channeling and tapping in to other major platforms. For example, Quora, which is the #1 sports platform in the Arab world. They have 2.9 million followers. They're literally powered by Hedera and Quora. This is huge. And this is going to be launching in roughly 6 days. By the time that this video does go live, it might be a little bit less, but I might be wrong on that. We'll see. But this is definitely going to be one that's very exciting. I'm very, very excited for the future with some of these major platforms like Spiro World, for example, because we've already seen with Karateka, like we are channeling the sports industry. We are jumping into almost every single industry, cornering the market for mass adoption, and I do believe that Hedera is going to see a large portion of that volume because all of these major platforms are channeling Hedera, which is very exciting. Now, outside of Spiro World, we also have SashaSwap Labs, which is launching in just a few days, November 17th, 9:30 p.m. UTC. This is going to be a big one as well. This is SashaSwap V2. You guys already know that this is going to be taking Hedera's DeFi to the next level. This is a big one. It's going to increase the liquidity. It's going to really increase the demand as well. Definitely stay tuned to this because I've been hearing within the Discord and through some individuals within the space that this is going to be a big game changer. And leading up to it, I've already reported on it that we've already seen the TVL skyrocketing to a new all-time high. We've also seen SashaSwap really kind of leading the way and moving up the ranks in terms of decentralized exchanges. I really do think that SashaSwap is becoming the dominant force within the space around a decentralized exchange. We've already seen back in 2020 into 2021, Uniswap actually at the high. Uniswap's airdrop was worth $25,000. Imagine what SOS, the token within the Hedera ecosystem, could be worth if we do see a significant amount of demand and traction around Hedera's DeFi space, which in my opinion, I don't see how Hedera's DeFi space doesn't explode because you also have low cost fees, you have incredible APYs, the efficiencies are unlike no other. I mean, when we compare Hedera to Ethereum in terms of the DeFi space and the decentralized exchange space, there's nothing like it. This is why I do think that SashaSwap really kind of innovating and launching V2 here shortly on November 17th, which is literally 3 days away. This is going to be huge for this entire space. So definitely stay tuned to see this. Definitely mark your calendars for SashaSwap V2, but also mark your calendars for Spiro World because this is definitely one that I've been waiting for a little bit of time because I do love to see, like, although I love, credit unions and the financial space being disrupted by Hedera and crypto, I also love to see other areas being channeled. Like, for an example, this one, which is, again, like you have 2.9 million followers on this massive platform that is channeling DLT and blockchain through Spiro World. Like, this is a game changer. Everyone should be focused on this. And this is what I'm excited about. Like, listen, there's great things outside of just the finance space, outside of $1 trillion plus industries that could very well bring massive amounts of money to the space. Imagine channeling all of the fans around some of these sports industries. I mean, it's millions and millions and millions and possibly even tens of millions of fans out there that are just waiting to tap in. And I'm very excited for this. I'm definitely excited for the future of Hedera. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, though. Also, definitely go check out tokenized threads. There's going to be a link down in the description below, as well as in the comments below. Definitely go get your own Hedera, XRP, Quant, and so many other great assets. In terms of themed clothing, you guys can go do that right now. I mean, links down in the description below, comments below as well. So with that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.